The Bono East region has recorded a total of 1,191 positive COVID-19 cases. Out of this figure, 408 of the cases were recorded between the months of January and February. Dr. Fred Adumaku is the Regional Director of Health Services.
Cases that we have recorded for the region is 1,191. Now, but I think it's important that we break this figure and then discuss in terms of the first and the second wave. So the first wave, the total number of cases that we had was 788. And this is roughly about 7 months. We got 788 cases. Now, if you look at the second wave, which is 2021, for 2 months, that's January to February, we have recorded 408 cases. This is just for 2 months. It's almost like a half of what we got for 7 months.
A total of 420 of the regional figure, representing 35.2%, are health workers. This worrying development, according to Dr. Boateng, is as a result of the increase in tests amongst health workers, coupled with the neglect of some COVID protocols.
Out of the 1,191 positive cases that we have recorded, for Bono East, the health workers are 420, putting a percentage of health workers infected with COVID at 35%. There above percent. But then the question is why? The first one that is obvious is that we have access to testing. Almost every time you are not feeling well and we think COVID, it's easy for us to test. So that is accounting. The testing rate for health workers is really high above the normal population. That is one. Secondly, it's very difficult, and that is our nature, human nature. Difficult to perceive that the person sitting on my left, on my right, in front, behind is a possible COVID case. So that our workplaces, either at the office, wards, wherever, because of this familiarity, we tend to lose guard.
With the region recording a total of 19 deaths, representing a case fatality of 1.6, a figure above the national average, Dr. Fred Adumaku indicated that 63% of the deaths are persons above age 60.
The 1,191 cases that we have, those who are above 60 are only 5.7%. That is the statistics that we have. But when it comes to the mortality, 63% of the deaths are happening in the people who are more than 60. So you can see that in terms of who is being affected in COVID, in Bono is the elderly.
He reiterated the lack of adequate physical structures in various parts of the region to aid the fight against the pandemic. Reporting for Joy News, Anas Sabit, Kintampo.